stay ready for tomorrow. No, I think that the day was positive in general. All day I was on top 15. It's important for us, but when on the last moment I crashed, we cannot use the new tire. Anyway, I'm really happy. Tomorrow will be the last day, and I will try to do my maximum also.
Yeah, today was much better compared to yesterday. Since the morning, the track was beautiful to ride. Also, I improve a lot today compared to yesterday in the pace, in the lap times. So for me, it was a positive day. Not 100% happy about the use of the soft tire because I made maybe too many mistakes in the fast lap, but I'm because today I make a step and everyone is fast, but I'm not too far, so this is positive. I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, for sure we need to find a bit more. Still, we're not super comfortable with the setup and the base setup at the moment, but seems like we're finding a bit of a direction. Unfortunately, we ran out of time today, and also I was getting quite tired towards the end because we did many laps. But anyway, we made a good step from yesterday. But for sure, yeah, we need to keep working and keep moving forward and trying to find a little bit more for tomorrow before Qatar.
Yeah, today was a good day. I kept improving, made a good step from yesterday, and I was happy with the way things were going, just working step by step. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, I had a crash in turn 12, which is really unfortunate. It's not the way you want to end the day, But anyway, every day the gap from the first is getting a little bit less, so I'm happy for that. I still got some work to do. I feel like I was struggling to put everything together at the end of today, but I mean, I made a good step from yesterday. So tomorrow, just keep on working and start to get ready for the first race.
Just whilst you're on the side of the screen there, Fabio, you flashed us the hands, but I don't think we actually caught them on camera. So let's see what the hands are looking like. This is after, what are we now, 4 days of MotoGP testing, nearly 300, 400 laps. It's hard work out there. It's not an easy life being a MotoGP rider, is it?
No, it's not. It's not easy at all. But let's say today we had fun. Feeling really happy with used tire is something that I didn't expect that good because our pace is really strong. But with the soft, I mean, I'm not feeling so good. Let's say the lap time is not so bad, but we are missing since last year. The last 5 races, I didn't feel so great on time attack. So we need to know why, and then we will have one more day tomorrow. I think we will make kind of race simulation, short. But yeah, I feel quite happy.
You were the master of Q2 and pole position. So what has happened? What's changed that suddenly you don't have that feeling anymore?
It's strange because during the year, last year, step by step, I felt every time not so great. So we need to know why, because actually the difference between old tire and new is much less than last year. So it's something that I don't understand why, and I think the team also. So we will have to check well, and then let's see. But for sure, that when it's the actual Q2, I put myself really on the red zone. So now is test. We go fast, but I think on the race weekend is different.
We all know that
Yeah, and especially for us because our bike, let's say the top speed is quite low, so to overtake is we had a hard life to overtake. Then of course on the pace is really good, but if you start from the back, you can have the best pace as you want, but you cannot make nothing. So of course this is what I want to focus on, especially during the race weekend. We know that our pace is always there, but I want to focus more like 2019 on the time attacks.
Thank you, Fabio.
Thank you.
Maverick, now just one day to go until the MotoGP season starts. Are you ready to go?
Still not. I'm not ready. I think still we miss a little bit. Through today, we try many things, things that work, things that didn't work, but give us a way. So the most important thing is that in two very different tracks, we were able to be in the top three, which is always good. Still remain tomorrow, so hope to make another improvement, especially on the time attack, because I felt we left a little bit more on time attack than on race rhythm.
Alace told us that there's two frames left to be decided.
Yeah.
What's the benefits of both? What's still up in the air?
Honestly, I don't know. Tomorrow I'm going to work one chassis, another chassis to see the difference. But basically in Sepang, I was choosing one chassis just because I felt more comfortable. But the difference is very nothing. You cannot even feel it. So tomorrow we will reconfirm. But the most important point is that the rhythm is good. We are trying to the last laps, which already is good, but we want a little bit more. And for the fast lap, still I need a little bit more turning. So we will work very hard on it.
Thank you, Maverick.
Thank you.
Second fastest today. You must be really pleased with that. Does that indicate how ready you are for the start of the season?
Yeah, I mean, of course, today I already say tomorrow that I start to feel the bike, and today we did another step. It's true that we finished second, but I don't care now a lot about the position, about the time attack. I mean, was more the rhythm, was more the way to that the lap time was coming. I like it. I mean, even in the last time we try a different thing and on the bike, and also was an improvement. So yeah, happy because we are trying things, and now looks like we are looking for another step that I believe that we can do, but yeah, I feel more the bike, so this is important.
Yesterday you said you feel something special with this bike. Could you just explain what exactly did you mean by that?
I mean, I already say in Malaysia. In Malaysia, just I was riding. I was on the bike. But then after Malaysia, I say that I need to bring the bike me now. And it's what we are doing here in Malaysia. I mean, here in Mandalika. In Malaysia, we just riding and try to understand, come back after a long time. And now here I start to bring the bike to my side, to my riding style. And already yesterday I feel something. Today I bring even more to my side, to my riding style, and I feel another step. And tomorrow we will try to continue in the same way.
I guess the only downside of today was that one practice start that you got a little bit wrong, a little bit sideways, a big smile in the box as well. Did you see Emilio's reaction on the side of the wall as well? He was pretty surprised, a big reaction, thinking that you were going to join him on the other side of the pit wall.
No, but I think the box was laughing because I say to them, I say, what do you think, pole position or P3? And I say I will do one in the good place and one, in the clean place and one in the dirty place. But the dirty place was impossible, and I already prepared to slide. But it was important also because now we have a safety commission and we must to do something there. I mean, a part of jokes, they must to find a way to clean, especially the main straight for the start, because if not, on the dirty place it's impossible to start and it becomes very dangerous.
Well, the good news is you have lots of practice dirt tracking, and that certainly helped you out for that practice start.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Luca was just complaining to us, saying, "Oh, I have to come and do the interview with the levers on." But this is what happens when you're fastest. It's nice to be hot, I'm sure. What a great lap it was, Luca. Talk us through it. How pleased are you?
Thank you so much. Yeah, today was a really good day. We worked very well from the start of the day. The feeling of with the bike improves every lap. So we are on a good way. I hope to grow up even more and try to be more competitive also on the pace, because today I saw that Quartararo and Marquez, are very strong with used tires. I think that I'm there close to the other Ducatis, but I'm really satisfied for these results today. It's great to be in front, and it's important to stay also in this top position also tomorrow.
I'm sure a result like this is a real confidence boost for you and the team, because no other rider has had to make the steps in the space of 6 months like you have, from a 2019 bike to a 2021 bike to a 2022 bike. That must have been so difficult. So to have a result like this proves that you're starting to click with it. Just talk us through that journey.
Yeah, exactly. It's not so difficult to achieve these results with everything at the top, like all the other riders, because now every rider has an official bike. There are 24 fantastic bikes in the track, so I think that more or less every bike is on the same level, so the rider needs to do something more. It was a tough season last season, so I hope to start well and stay competitive during all the season, because I want to achieve great goals and continue to follow in my dream.
Where have you felt the biggest jump from the 19 bike to the 22 bike?
There is not something in particular so big. It's just details. Everything is better. The bike, the feeling, the speed in the straight, everything works better. So also you gain more confidence with this, and this helps a lot the mind of the rider to stay calm and positive, because you have a good package and you can express yourself at 100%. So we need to work like this also during the season and stay in this position everywhere.
Luca, well done today. I'm sure the boss is watching at home, very happy that his new team is on top spot.
Because today was a good...
It was, yeah. It's a good day to tune in.
Okay. Ciao.
MotoGP teams and riders were back in action on Saturday for day 2 of the official Mandalika test. Having already had time to familiarise themselves with the track layout, the day's action saw times tumble, with the competition as tight as ever, with just 1 second covering the top 20. At the top of the pile is Luca Marini, the VR46 rider, posting an excellent 1:31.289, lacing the day to claim top spot. Having needed time to adapt to his GP22 in Sepang, the Italian looks to have found his feet and will be hopeful of building on this result. Marini spearheaded a series of late time attacks from the Ducatis, which saw the likes of Johan Zarco, Enea Bastianini, Jorge Martin and Pecco Bagnaia end the day inside the top 10, while Fabio Di Gianantonio was the best of the rookies in 17th. Jack Miller finished 3 places further. Two days of testing at the Sepang International Circuit came to a close on Sunday.
Top 5, Johan, today. Another positive.
Today was difficult.
and we felt a lot this because looks they might be positive on COVID and they are isolated. So that's.
Can you tell us what was the first day at Mandalika like?
I like the track. It's good. It's different compared to others, so I like it. So most of all, second sector is incredible, fast, and I like it. We had a crash today for the condition. Was a disaster, completely disaster at the start. The mud was incredible, the dust was incredible, so we struggled a bit at the start. But then when all the riders started to ride, becoming better every session, so in the last part of the day was already, the condition was better, but not at 100%. That will be in the third day, I think. But in any case, I'm quite happy with the work done today. Our pace with medium tire used was very good, so I'm happy about that. In any case, tomorrow we will try the soft that today we didn't use, and I think that is a big step in front because medium was okay, but to do fastest lap was not enough.
Did the circuit get in good enough condition for you to test some things this afternoon, or will that happen tomorrow?
Yeah, this afternoon, yes. After that, I used all the afternoon one tire to do more laps possible, and other tires of the crash. So I did the lap time, 36.3 I think, or 5. I crashed, I restarted, and I was already faster with few starts because I did the lap time. My best lap time was with 14 laps of tire and was medium, so it was not bad. So it was a good pace to understanding things. So yes.
Sorry, I mean, did you try anything today?
Sorry. Yes. We tried different things on the electronics of our bike, and we found something good. So I'm happy with the work done.
Aleix, it was an Espargaro 1-2 to start the test here in Mandalika today. Happy with your day overall?
Unfortunately, I would like to swap the order, but yeah, I don't know if happy is the word, but satisfied with the work. The track, I think, have to improve a lot still on the next days, so it's difficult to take any conclusion today. But overall, I enjoyed today, especially the second part of the day. The track is not very tricky, but it's fun, very fast change directions, and it's just another day of testing. But we proved that once again the Aprilia is fast, that we've been close to the top guys all day overall, so I'm happy.
We've seen that this circuit has a lot of fast and flowing sections, something that the Aprilia, we believe, is really starting to punch above its weight in. It's a bit of a corner speed bike now, so is it suited to the Mandalika track?
Yeah, from Monday when I came to the track, Tuesday actually, I saw that the layout was looking quite good for our bike, and today we confirmed this. Look like the fast change direction, the Aprilia is working good. So overall, I'm happy and satisfied. This circuit in some places is quite different than Malaysia, than Sepang. So overall, to place the bike on top or with the best bikes is good, is nice. So yeah, let's see the next 2 days.
And we love the photo you put on social media today as well. The Indonesian fans loved it as well. Nearly 50,000 likes. Can you believe the interaction that you're getting on social media?
Yeah, now it's more than 200,000. So
really? Wow.
So it's double than my record. Is crazy. It's just a proof that how crazy is the love for the MotoGP of the Indonesian people. Has been more than 25 years since last time we raced here, so everybody was waiting for us since the first day we arrived. The warm welcome, not for me but for every MotoGP rider, has been fantastic on social media. Unfortunately, we can just see this in social media because due to COVID we cannot see the fans here in the track, but it's good to be in a place like this. Even if
the circuit still needs to be improved, but this place is good, and I thanks them so much.
With so many likes, nearly 200,000, as you say, who are the two guys on the bike for you? We need to give them a shout out as well.
For me, when I saw the first time the Mac power on the scooter was crazy, you know, because it's something that you cannot see in Europe, you know, and but here it's quite normal, so it was funny. I fully respect this, and it's completely different world coming from Europe, and we try, but we cannot put as much people in the MotoGP. Unfortunately, too much carbon, so we will destroy everything.
Thank you, Aleix.
Thank you.
Brad, first day done here in Mandalika. It's a question that I'm sure you're going to get quite a bit over the next half an hour. What was it like out there?
I actually really enjoyed the track. It was cool this morning. It didn't, it was crazy to see at the beginning how much like dirt and little stones and things were on track. Like the spray from behind the bikes was insane. It was like getting roost at motocross. So it was hectic at the beginning for sure. And then there was a time during the day when no one was really riding because it was so dirty. But then after lunch, everyone started to ride, and it just got better and better throughout the day.
I said to Miguel, he came in after the first run and looked more like Jeffrey Hurlings than a MotoGP rider. I'm surprised with the conditions as they were. Pitt didn't get on the phone and tell you to give some of KTM's MXGP tricks a go.
Look, I mean, when I stopped after my first run, the reason I stopped was because I couldn't see. I'd gone through all my tear-offs and I literally could not see. That's how much dirt was on my visor. So, I've been to days where we have gone to ride flat track or something, and the bikes have been cleaner, and so have I. So it was a bit hectic at the beginning, but as the day went on, it cleaned up a lot and was more or less okay at the end.
You jumped to the top of the timesheets with not too much time remaining. Do you feel you left a lot out there? Just talk us through that lap and how close to the limit you were.
Well, I'm happy because in Sepang, I felt really on the limit the whole time. I felt like I never had any margin to try and push a little bit harder or carry any extra corner speed. And after seeing everything and understanding everything from Sepang, we were able to make a step here. And as we did the changes that we kind of thought we had to, the bike felt better and better, and I got more confidence and more comfortable. So I'm happy to have made steps for sure. And I'm looking forward to carrying on tomorrow and seeing how far we can take this new setup.
So despite the difficulties of the conditions today and the minimum number of laps you're able to do at top level, you feel that the changes you've made, the looking at the data post-Sepang has helped a lot?
Definitely. I felt like I had no margin at all in the front in Sepang, and that was why I was so slow. And here we made a few changes and I won margin. So just that alone gives you the confidence to push a lot harder. And I was able to improve and ride more comfortably. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and let's just keep working to try and really fine tune the setup a little bit.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.
Paul, in P1 today, what a great way to start this 3-day test here in Mandalika. How happy are you to take top spot and by some margin as well? That was a good lap in the end.
Yeah, it's important to start good, but it's just the beginning. It's sure we are happy with the result. Sure, the bike is working. Descent here is fast. It's quick in one lap, but also it's quick in the race pace. But it's just the beginning, just the first day. Times are going to improve a lot tomorrow, after tomorrow as well. If the weather is not changing as today, which is going to be, thankfully, much better. But, it's just the beginning.
How much margin was left out there with that 32.4?
Well, the problem is that you don't know till you put the tire and you go for it, because the track is improving every 2 hours, 1 hour and a half after the MotoGP goes for the line. The track gets a little bit more rubber. It was very, very dirty at the beginning of the day. So through the day, the track was improving a lot. And it's difficult to predict how the track is going to feel, which lap time is going to come. So, every time you do a time attack, you get surprised because it comes better than you expect. But, it's just a matter to cleaning the track. So that's why tomorrow the track is going to be better, and after tomorrow better. So the lap times are going to go down.
You've been to a lot of circuits now in your Grand Prix career. What does this sort of feel like to you when you're on the bike? Are there sections that are comparable to other places you've been?
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty nice. I really like it. It's quite fast, so this makes the lap very, very short, very, very fast. So sure, if the track improves, we can be very close to 29s. So under the 130, one track is pretty fast. So it means that the track speed is quite high. There is sectors where the bike is very slow, but there is also some sectors like sector 2, sector 3. They are pretty fast. So yeah, it has a little bit of everything, which is nice.
Thank you, Paul. Well done today.
Thank you.
The stunning Pertamina Mandalika International Street Circuit welcomed MotoGP through its doors for the very first time as the season's second test got underway in Racing Mad, Indonesia. It's been 25 years since the island nation has hosted a Premier Class event, but that long wait is finally over as the official Mandalika test kicked off on Friday. The morning proved something of a false start, with the red flag waving early due to track conditions. But once the clean-up operation was complete, we began to see riders spin some laps as they aimed to get to grips with the newest track on the MotoGP calendar. And by the end of the day, there were 6 manufacturers sitting inside the top 6 places. Day 1 honours belonged to Paul Espargaro, with the Repsol Honda rider recording the fastest ever lap around Mandalika late in the afternoon, thanks to a 1:32.466. That time gave the Spaniard 3 tenths to spare over the previous best lap time set by Toprak Razgatlioglu when World Superbikes came to visit in 2021. It also gave him 4 tenths to spare over elder brother Aleix Espargaro, with the Aprilia rider claiming P2. It's another encouraging pre-season result for the Noale factory after Aleix finished the Sepang test with the second fastest time, while they also managed to squeeze in some bike testing, trying a different chassis on the RSGP. In third is Brad Binder, with the KTM rider showing some early promise in Lombok. The South African and Austrian manufacturer had a lackluster opening outing to 2022 in Malaysia last weekend, but a Friday P3 offers some early promise. On the other side of the garage, Miguel Oliveira failed to crack the top 15, and neither could Tech 12 rookies Raul Fernandez and Remy Gardner. They did manage to get some testing in though, with the RC16 spotted with the big new air intake at the front of the bike. Alex Rins ensured Suzuki are represented near the top of the timesheets, and he currently sits 4th following a positive track debut. Teammate Joan Mir is in 8th, while the 2020 world champion continued to test a carbon reinforced chassis on his second bike. Current world champion Fabio Quartararo